What would happen if World War III began today? Not in history books, not in theories, but in real time. This is a simulation of how the first days could unfold. Day 1. The spark. It doesn't begin with missiles. It begins with tension, a sudden escalation between major powers, a border incident, a strike that wasn't supposed to happen. Within hours, news spreads across the world. Confusion, denial, panic. Diplomacy tries to hold the line, but it breaks. And then, the first attack is confirmed. Day 2. The digital war before bombs fall. The internet goes dark. Major websites stop working. Banking systems fail. Communication networks collapse. This is cyber warfare. AI-driven attacks targeting power grids, satellites, and defense systems. Cities begin to lose electricity. Airports shut down. The world slows down. Day 3. Skies on fire missiles are launched. Not nuclear, yet. Precision strikes hit military bases, radar systems, and air defenses. Fighter jets scramble. Drones fill the sky. Fast, silent, deadly. For the first time, the war becomes visible, and there is no turning back. Day 4. The ground war troops begin to move. Armored vehicles roll across borders. Urban areas become battlegrounds. Civilians try to flee, but not everyone can. The war is no longer distant. It is everywhere. Day 5. Space becomes a battlefield. Satellites are targeted. Some are disabled, others destroyed. Navigation systems fail. GPS becomes unreliable. Missiles become harder to track. The war expands beyond Earth. Day 6. Economic collapse. Stock markets crash. Supply chains break. Fuel becomes scarce. Prices rise overnight. People rush to buy food, water, essentials, but shelves empty quickly. The global economy begins to fall apart. Day 7. Fear spreads. Rumors begin to spread faster than facts. Social media becomes chaotic. Misinformation, panic, fear. Governments try to control the narrative, but trust starts to fade. If you are liking this kind of video, do like, share, and subscribe. Day 8. The first major loss. A major city is hit, not completely destroyed, but heavily damaged. Images spread across the world. Buildings collapsed, smoke covering the sky. Thousands affected. The reality of war becomes undeniable. Day 9. Alliances activate, countries choose sides. Alliances trigger. More nations join the conflict. What started as a regional crisis becomes global. Day 10. Total war. The battlefield is everywhere. Land, air, sea, space, cyber. AI systems coordinate attacks faster than humans can react. Drones fight drones. Missiles intercept missiles. Machines begin to dominate the speed of war. Day 11. The nuclear threat. Tension reaches its peak. Nuclear forces are placed on high alert. Submarines move silently beneath oceans. Missile silos prepare for launch. The world holds its breath. Day 12. The breaking point. One mistake, one miscalculation, one decision. That's all it takes. Warning systems activate. Sirens begin to sound in major cities. People run, hide, wait. Seconds feel like hours. Day 13. The edge of destruction. A launch is detected. Panic spreads instantly. Defense systems respond. Missiles intercept or fail. No one knows what happens next. The world stands on the edge. Day 14, the unknown future. And then, silence. Not peace, but uncertainty. What happens next depends on choices. De-escalation or total destruction. This simulation is not a prediction. It is a possibility. A reminder of how quickly the world can change. Because modern war is no longer slow. It is fast, connected, unpredictable, and in a world powered by technology, the smallest spark can create the biggest fire. So the real question is not when World War III will begin, but how far it will go once it does. The future is still in our hands.